Hey, this is Jeff Rose, Certified Financial Planner. Today I want to talk about the importance of comparing life insurance policies. Now, if you decide that you know you need life insurance, whether that be term life, whole life, equity index, variable life, all the different types of life insurance policies that exist, it's important to compare so that you understand the benefits, the pros and the cons of which policy is going to be the best for you. Now, it's pretty easy that I can make the case that term life is going to make a lot of sense in a lot of different situations. But even if you decide that term life is the way to go, you want to not just compare the type of insurance, but you want to compare the carrier. Because when it comes down to the carrier, you're going to want to make sure that the carrier has a high rating, a high standard, like AM Best, to where that life insurance company is going to be able to be there 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 30 years from now to pay out if something were to happen to you. Heaven forbid that you took out a term policy and didn't compare the insurance company to find out that if something happened to you and that insurance company was insolvent and could not pay your death benefit, how horrible would that be for your family? So it's important to compare the life insurance companies, and with comparing those companies, you should also be able to compare the cost. In some instances, I've seen where people didn't compare the term policy. They had an agent, which was supposed to be an independent agent, and that person ran them a quote, and they ended up paying it because that's what they thought was in their best interest. And then whenever we actually ran a quote and compared that to some other insurance companies, turns out that they could have saved a pretty penny had they checked into it. Now, this is actually something that I won't say fell victim to, but when I first started in the business, I took out one term policy for myself and went through one company. The second term policy I went through myself and went through another company, and I ended up taking out a third policy and went through an entirely different company and really thought that I was fine. I thought I was paying the best rate. I didn't feel like I needed to compare and shop rates. And then it wasn't just probably a year ago, and I actually decided, you know what, I'm going to check and compare my rate to make sure that I'm paying the best and cheapest amount. Turns out that I could have saved, and actually am now, saving $400 a year, and also was able to get $250,000 more coverage, all because I took 5 minutes to compare how much I was paying with my other policies compared to getting a new one. So these are just some of the few reasons why it's uber important to make sure that you compare your insurance to make sure that you're getting the right type, what's best for you. Make sure that you're getting a carrier with solid ratings and that is going to be able to take care of your family if something happens to you. And then most importantly, comparing to make sure that you're paying the best and cheapest rate for the term life policy that you need. If you have any more questions regarding anything about life insurance, you know where to find me, lifeinsurancebyjeff.com. Take care and we'll see you soon.